Good evening and welcome back. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to Night Talk. It's just about 11:10 on December 3rd. How's everyone tonight? And I'm doing good. hmm Yeah, I'm doing all right. A change is going to come whether we want it or not. Nothing remains the same. Change is constant. It is. And time marches on. Shout out to the mob, all my other bears. I call the grizzlies and the honey bears. I see some of you in the bear cave. That's what I call it. And for a few minutes, we will, you know, clear our headspace. I've used that before. And, sometimes we just do that. hmm Yeah, things are progressing in many ways. All right. Mm. So, who is out there and joining me in the bear cave tonight? And what's on your mind? As always, there's at least one or two people that might be in the bushes. And, I haven't, I really haven't been in many bushes. No, not even being on YouTube in all the years. I mean, I occasionally, watch. I'm talking about in this sector. And if I have, it's been, momentarily to check things out. Yeah. I remember it would have been, I think, more in, yeah, probably 2024 at the end of 2023, how time flies, where I used to um, have more panel discussions. I never really had them as much as some others do. I guess it would be nice to have them, but my biggest concern is really now is bringing up someone and then getting corn bombed. Yeah, because I think I would be a target for that. It's happened before, and I know that my channel is um, probably on the radar. People are looking for ways to silence my channel. hmm And so I don't want to give anyone any opportunities. Yes. Yes, please be careful with that. You know, I just don't like our sector. Can I be honest? Can I be honest? I mean, I could really have like a commentary on this black tea sector and just say, I don't like it. I really don't. And I'm part of it, but I really don't. I don't I don't really want to be part of this sector anymore. Could I be that blunt? Yeah. I don't really want to be um, part of this sector any longer. And what I'm trying to do is get through this legal process. And once I get through this legal process, I don't know how long it's going to take. Hmm. Yeah. But I just don't like this sector at all. I don't. It really doesn't. Um, I know it's messy, and people say, "Well, Teddy, you're into the mess, or you've done messy before." But honestly, it was never my intention. When I started my channel, it was always from day one. I've always played music. It's relaxing, soothing sounds, maybe something like ASMR, or, I had storytelling and that. And even when I did that and I was happy with that, mhm, I was trolled from pretty much from day one. And I just don't like this sector. Can I just be honest? Well, I just am that honest. Yeah, I don't. I is mean spirited. It's changed, and it is time to move on. So when as I said, when I get through um, this legal process, and it's liable to take some turns, twists and turns. It it So I don't know how everything is going to fall out. But you know what? I just don't like it. Can I just I'm just going to say it like that. Yeah, I don't like this sector at all. There's really no. Nah, I don't. Because it's not the kind of sector where you can really um I really don't fit in. Not really. I don't fit in this sector. I don't. And I got caught up in this matrix, and it has had an effect on me for far too long. And that's why I have said, no matter what happens, I know where I'm going. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Some might say, well, what are you going to do with your other channels? I'll make that decision. I will when I'm ready. And I'm not going to telegraph what I will do and how that's going to fall out. Mm-mm. But I'm just saying, I don't like this sector, and I'm not fond of very much of it anymore. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So I will read your comments. And if I can take my bear cave someplace else, I will. If I can really take them up somewhere else for people who want to, experience something a little bit more tranquil, peaceful, relaxing, soothing. That part has not changed for me. Yeah, it hasn't. And it just hasn't. Mm. Even when I tried to do my news, I was trolled. Not that there aren't other sectors where, people have situations. They do. It's social media and it's YouTube. Yeah, I'm finding that out. But this sector, it is time to do something different. Yeah, it is. And so that's this is this is the part where it will conclude. It it will conclude at some point, and I just am I'm going through this process, and there will be there will be some type of outcome. I don't know what it will be. Yeah, yeah. And I'm looking forward to it, actually. I really am. I really am. And you'll know, I will know when there's a conclusion. I mean a real conclusion to this. Mhm. And the real conclusion of this will come, I believe, through this uh, legal process. Yeah. And until then, I'm, I'm here, and my my character, who I am, that's not going to change. Yeah, not at my, you know, not at my age. I've, but I have much more that I can contribute in other ways and make much more of an impact. That's much more important, um, and go where I'm needed and appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. So, wow, I didn't know I was going to say that. Not at all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just gotten to that point. Um, yeah. And if someone asked me, what would I take away from this? Maybe I'll think about some of the things before I would share that. But um, this is not the sector where people want to see others succeed. This is not the kind of sector where multiple people can flourish for long periods of time, even where I'm at, without some type of concern that if you make progress, that you're not going to be um, pulled down by it. And yeah, yeah, I do. I've talked about I want to go live with my, you know, I don't want to be an avatar for if I'm going to remain on YouTube. No. And I'm waiting for this legal process to uh, to put some things into place because I no longer want to be terrorized and concerned that my image, my likeness, will be abused um, by others on this um, on this platform. No, because while I am not a public figure, and people try to say I'm a private figure, I'm not a public figure as one might think of it. I have a private um, life, just like all of you. Yeah, and the this sector is not the kind of sector where your privacy um, is not at risk at all times, especially now mine's. Yeah. And well, I could say more, but I think I've said it. Yeah. That's how I feel. Yeah, I feel so violated until um I really feel just just so violated, and it's difficult when ooh, it's kind of like if someone if you've ever experienced someone breaking into your house and you come home, mhm, and I remember growing up and our house was broken into. We had been on vacation, my family. I was younger when we had been on vacation. And we came back to our home. Mhm. And I cannot forget the look on my parents' face, when they opened the door and we walked in, and it was just the house was turned upside down. Just literally ramsacked from the front to the back, from the basement to the attic. Just, someone or some persons had, you know, had just ransacked the house. So, like I said, if you've ever experienced it, you will know the feeling. Mhm. There's many ways that a person can be violated. but I'm just um, liking it to that, like ransacked, like. But there are other forms of violation that I've been violated that even feel worse than that I won't describe. So I just liken it to, you know, like someone broke into my home, you know, and violated my space. Yeah, that's how it's how it feels. Yeah. And so it's taking a lot to, um, just to, yeah, just to deal with all of this. And I'm dealing with it in the best way I know how. Yeah. Yeah. It yeah, if somebody said, is it worth it? Mm, not what I've been through. No. Hindsight is, have I gained a lot out of it? Experience. Sometimes you can't understand, and maybe it's because I am mature enough to recognize that even going through this, and it's hard to believe that somehow there's something, that there's a purpose in this. I don't fully understand it just yet, but there is a purpose in this. They say you go through things in life for lessons. I didn't expect, I didn't sign up for this lesson, and this kind of disruption. And saying it doesn't give an individual power. Saying it and speaking is acknowledging it and telling others, I'm still here. I'm going to survive this. And when I'm ready, I'm going to move on away from this sector. Because on some level, on some level, I'm, yeah, I could say something and people might take it the wrong way. So I just won't. Wait a minute. Let's make sure. Yeah. Yeah. I've never dealt with this. Uh-huh. Yeah. Before. And that is one of the reasons why, probably the biggest, the top reasons why I'm enduring this. Hmm. Yeah. Because I want to make it to the other side of this. Hmm. Because I'm going through the fire. Oh, yeah. See that fire there? Hmm. Hmm. Say, makes you stronger. Mm. I don't understand it fully. But no, I don't like this sector at all. it's it. I wouldn't recommend it for anyone. No, no, not the way it is. There would need to be some major changes, and it's this isn't. No, no, it's cruel. It's dark, and I no longer want to be part of it. As far as being associated with, no, I really don't. Wow, how about that? Hmm. No, I didn't drink, have any truth serum or a shot. I just spoke what I wanted to speak right now. I let you know just how I felt. Mhm. Yeah. And you can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. And some people will take it in different ways, but yeah, yeah. I'll read some of your comments, and it's 11:35, and then I will wrap this up. Yeah, I appreciate my moderators and those of you who have um, been there through the thick and the thin. Yeah, yeah. For a lot of us, it's hard because so many of us see, what is really going on. Yeah, yeah. It's my experience. And so I'm just speaking from my experience. Yeah, I do. Thank you, every one of you, for supporting. Yeah, you are appreciated. This isn't targeting anyone tonight. I'm just saying the sector, the environment. That's what I mean when I say sector. Maybe I should clarify. It's the environment, it's just toxic. It is, it leaves little to be desired. Yeah. Mhm. It's just like when you've grown up in a certain area, neighborhood, or whatever, or maybe you moved to a place. Yeah, this isn't this is not a kind of place that I thought I was moving to. Not at all. No, not at all. I see who's at the bottom. It's my moderator. And take a few more minutes and say hello to some others. I see Vicky and maybe Baby Juju. Is she around? Maybe she isn't. I don't know. It is kind of late, and I've been coming on pretty late. And yeah, so I appreciate those of you who come by and yeah, just take a listen or whatever. I do. Yeah. Annette, I see you. I second that emotion, changing my whole living room around. Yes, girl, I feel ya. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember when when I first came on and I so like I said, always been music and I even played my piano a couple of times or so. Yeah. And I realized that this is not the sector for that. It's not appreciated. It's not even nah. I say the sector doesn't mean there aren't some people that don't appreciate it, you know. Yeah. But as a whole, this is not the sector for that. Not at all. No, at all. Not at all. No. Okay, I see old school, I see blessed, and I see Jennifer. Yeah. It's become a bigger stress than your job. It's not just work. It's this is no. It's no. Even for those that maybe have made some money. Yeah. It's you measure the stress level is probably probably can take its toll. And you know what? There are silent things that can stress your mind, your body, and your wellness. Yeah. And we may not even see the signs. Yeah. Yeah. Angie says, I understand you completely, Teddy. I purge my subscription to some content creators for my own peace. Yeah. And people have purged from me. And yes, it's purge on. That, yes. Because by the time I get through the purge, yes, then the ones that will be true and steadfast when they want to come and if they know where I am, they'll find me. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Freebird Lee says, completely understand, Teddy. Protect your peace. Yeah. Yeah. I saw a, a short and someone asked the question. He must have been a Buddhist. I don't know. I'm not sure. But he was asked the question, are you happy? And he paused. And he explained that it's not happiness that he seeks, but peace. Peace. Yeah. Yeah. It's peace. Wherever you are, be peace. Yes, there's a lot of envy and beating up on one another in the black tea sector. Ugh. Just something ugh, about that. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. How? Get me out of this. Yeah. Um, what is they call us liars, but now they are saying the exact same thing we said. Oh, okay, you're acting. Yeah, it's yeah. I ugh. Just ah, you can't unsee things. I wish, but you can't. Then I guess that's part of the experience. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I know it saddens you. Yeah. Bless says, I remember when we would listen to music and laugh, and then we would go over the bus to hear hers. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of laughter anymore. And when that's not, then that hits because, yeah, yeah, this is supposed to be that place for refuge. But I'm in the midst of I will call it turbulence. Yeah. And so people when they come here they do get, some of that residual. Yeah. And that's not giving the best of really who I am. That means it has permeated my space. Yeah. And that does mean it is time, for um, a renewal, a cleansing, a not just that, put in some space, real space, real space. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. You remember those stories. Yeah. And then you would fall asleep. And you know what? I am not I am not when people say, "Oh, your voice it puts me to sleep," or, you know, my voice needs to be used in that way. It doesn't fit this sector. Yeah, I'm not loud, I'm not any of that, not really. It doesn't fit. I y- I don't swear, I don't do any of that. It's just this is not the sector for me. you know, I don't it doesn't match who I am. That's why I'm boring to most people because that's one of the reasons I'm boring to most people because I don't spew garbage every other second out of my mouth. I can't even, string together all of that filth and cursing. I can't. I just can't. It I wouldn't even know how to do it because it I didn't grow up like that. I just didn't. So it doesn't yeah. None of it. It doesn't feel right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm the one. I'm out of place here. I ended up being here and I'm just not no. Yeah. That's one of the reasons. Yeah. I can't be on a panel because I couldn't really tell a person how I feel just talking like this. I remember when I went over to what's his name? King World. Is that his name? Hmm. I'm so out of place over there. Yeah. I mean, he has great conversation, but I'm not a rude person, you know? I'm not. I'm just it doesn't match. None of it. None of the panels match. Yeah. It was one thing, believe it or not, when Jaguar Wright came up to my panel. Mhm, I think she expected something so different. And when she didn't get it, it was like almost like a sigh of relief. Like, wow, you mean I can actually have a conversation? Yeah, it's her personality. I mean, Jack has, her language and all of that. But with me, she didn't have to go there. I think that shocked her. I don't know. Yeah. So it's like it feels it feels like filth. That's what it is. It's awkward. All of it. It doesn't become me at all. People wouldn't believe it. It's like, wow. It's like I have been tainted in some way. And I gotta break out of it. Yeah. Wow, that's heavy. Heavy. Jeez. Yeah. Want to be peaceful in the bear cave. Relaxing, soothing. Wow. Let me look and see if there's anything else I want to read. And then I'm going to say goodnight. Yeah. And I am going to say biggest bear hugs because that is what I'm about. Yeah. I heal people, I help them to heal. That's what I do. I really do. Wow. Mm, this is. I took a turn and it. Yeah. This train has got to come to the station. Yep. This train is got to come to the station. So I don't know when it's going to happen, but this train is going to come to the station. Mhm. All right. That's going to be it for me tonight. Um, I'll listen to this and say, wow. Um, Bless says, when Teddy went over there, it may have been 2 years ago. What is that? Where? Yeah. It is all about respect. Quiet nights to really unwind after a hella long day from work. Yeah. Staying true to who I am. Yeah. Thank you. For those that do enjoy the chill, the platform. Yeah. Yeah. And so when you want noise, that's where it's going to go. It's going to go to a place where, yeah, you won't come here for noise. Wherever I am, it's going to be. I'm going to get back to my core. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got to get through this wind tunnel. But it's coming. What is this? How long ago were you over King World? I think that was 20, it was probably 2023. Yeah. And I'm not talking about anyone personally. Everybody has their, different things about them. And that's okay. I like his, when he plays the music, I can get into the music. Yeah, and I can even get into some of the things he discusses. But I can't get into um I can't get into um you know what? I don't want to go in that direction just now. Let me just, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, I can't. And do you know? I'll just tell you this and I'll move on. My picture, my picture, my image has been taken and put next to different people in this sector. I've been labeled a criminal. I've been put on a wanted poster. And those images were sent to agencies, to throughout Michigan with my face on them, with other people's associated with me. This real harm has come to me. People don't know how violated I feel. I'll just say that. Hmm. And I'm going to tell you one other thing. The person who I mentioned, mhm, I absolutely do think someone was following me. That's all I'm going to say. Mhm. Yep. Yeah. I thought it was a headphone they were wearing, like a two headphone, like that kind of. I think that was something else. All right. Biggest bear hugs go out to each and every one of you. Please hit the like on your way out. And yeah, I see that. Megan and Milagro. Yeah, deep fakes. Mhm. Violated. Yeah. Ooh, I could say something. I better not. It's almost midnight. Yeah. Thanks for watching and listening. Until next time. whenever that is. I'm Teddy. Good night.
Ooh, yeah, 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 baby. No, no, no. We never said exclusive. I just promised you my time, and I'm giving it to you, babe. So I keep being accused. Your emotions running wild. If you don't calm down, I can't stay. Breathe in, breathe out. Let me speak now. What happened was a one-time thing. No bullshit, no lie. I swear I'll try to give you my everything. Baby, can't you turn up blind eye? Let it slide, let it slide. Look the other way this one time. Let it slide, let it slide. I'm entitled to some fun while I'm young and dumb. Swear that you're the one I want in the long run. Baby, let it slide. Oh, baby, let it slide. I'm tired of explaining how I choose to live my life, 'cause I told you when we started. Instead of just complaining, you could try to treat me right, but you gotta get out your head. Breathe in, breathe out, let me speak now. What happened was a one-time thing. No bullshit, no lie. I swear I'll try to give you my everything. Baby, can't you turn a blind eye? Let it slide, let it slide. Look the other way this one time. Let it slide, let it slide. I'm entitled to some fun while I'm young and dumb. Swear that you're the one I want in the long run. Baby, let it slide. Oh, baby, let it slide. Baby, let it, baby, let it slide. Baby, let it slide. Baby, let it, baby, let it slide. Baby, let it slide. Baby, can't you